Aikido as a self-defense? Isn't it just better to own a gun? I hear a lot of Aikido bashing, and Kung Fu bashing, and Tai Chi bashing, but I think these people have it wrong. Aikido is not a fighting art. You will not see an Aikido master in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, which is the ultimate testing grounds for gladiators, fighters. So I want to talk a little bit about self-defense. I kind of like to look at self-defense as protecting yourself, not as a fighting art. I mean, I don't think those fighters in the UFC are protecting themselves. They're just in the ring to see who wins. And 99% of the time, they both walk out injured. That's not my cup of tea. I asked ChatGPT to give me a definition of self-defense, and this is what I got back. Self-defense refers to the legal right and act of protecting oneself or others from harm or danger. It involves using reasonable force to prevent harm when faced with an imminent threat of violence or aggression. Self-defense can take various forms, including physical techniques, verbal de-escalation, or using objects for protection. The level of force considered acceptable in self-defense varies depending on the circumstances, such as the severity of the threat and the availability of alternative options. In many legal systems, individuals have the right to defend themselves and others from harm, but there are typically limitations on the use of force to ensure it remains proportionate to the threat. Gosh, after reading all this, even though I've used Aikido a few times in my life in situations where things did get physical, I don't think Aikido is a very good form of self-defense. So how can Aikido help you protect yourself? Sometimes. Protecting yourself has nothing to do with fighting. And hopefully, for those of you taking a martial arts class, you'll never have to use it in a real situation, like someone actually attacking you. First, by learning to fall. Did you know that according to the CDC, falls are the second leading cause of natural death in adults? Liam Neeson's wife, Natasha Richardson, a British actress, died in 2009 after sustaining a head injury during a skiing lesson in Canada. Jeanne Moreau, an acclaimed French actress, passed away in 2017 from a fall down the stairs in her home in Paris. Jerry Stiller, Ben Stiller's dad, died from a fall. Franklin Covey, the famous author of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, also died after falling off his bike and sustaining severe head injuries. Falls are the first thing you'll have to learn when you join an Aikido class, because you're gonna be doing a lot of falling in every class. Protecting yourself can be as simple as getting some exercise every day, or watching what you eat. Maybe saying no to that alcoholic beverage. Did you know that heavy alcohol consumption causes liver damage, high blood pressure, irregular heartbeats, and these are just a few of the problems associated with alcohol. Choosing to eat healthy is a great form of protecting yourself. Maybe saying no to those foods that are high in sugars, like sodas, candies, cakes, and ice cream. I gotta admit, that's the hardest one for me. I love ice cream. Maybe protecting yourself could be as simple as wearing a helmet when you ride a bike. I hope you get the idea. Aikido is not a fighting art. Don't learn Aikido or any other martial art to become a fighter. Learn it to become a better person. Learn it to stay healthy and fit as you age. Learn it so that you don't put yourself in situations that may cause you and others harm. And if you want to learn to fight so that you can be the ultimate fighting champion, that's fine too. But you'll have to learn to fight. Now that's something you can take out of the dojo.